This is your moment. This is your moment in time. This is your moment. This is your moment.
Hi Scorpio, welcome to your weekly forecast. Now this is for January 19th until 25th. Let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. Wow, Scorpio. Looks like there's an earth sign that either you want to get back in touch to, or that there is someone who will be getting back in touch with you. Which is, this is somebody that you used to be with, somebody that you used to get married to, you've been domesticated to. But then things did not really work out because of some third parties in the past. All right. Your family doesn't really want this person from the past, as they're, this, in the past when you were still together, your relationship was built more of a lie, deception, and it's like lack of transparency as well. All right. And you feel so guilty after all this time that this person is still lingering in your mind or in your head, even though you've been with some people, you've already been with some people, but still there are some memories and there are some things that still keep on haunting you and been occurring you. Okay. For the past few weeks, months, or possibly years, because I feel like it's been like what, less than 10 years, 9 or 10 years, or 9 or 10 months. And even though that you have tried to move on without getting any closure from this person or without having any clarification, it seems like this is the time or the week, okay, that it's like both of you will be in sync, or you will be thinking about one another, and both of your, what do you call that? Your energy will be meeting somewhere in the middle, okay? And I feel like this person is the one who'll be reaching out to you, like asking you, have you been? And they also want to know if you're already married, if you're still with someone, or how are things doing, and stuff like that. And it seems like you will also be reverting back, okay? You'll be replying, but at the same time, you will feel a little bit guilty, and at the same time, like there's a part of you that will be eating you up. But meanwhile, the communications will be very good. You'll be very happy to hear from this person. And even though that there will be some painful memories or painful things that will be flooding back to you, it could be like their moon rising, not just their sun. And it could be someone who's been acting this way, okay, or acting like an earth sign. Especially if they're very hardworking and they're very concerned about financial security. And it seems like there has been some betrayals in the past with an older fire sign man or with an older fire sign person that that actually happened or came in between. But at this point, both of them that you've already cut off in the past, and you've tried to make some brand new beginnings, but then this is the time where everything will just be reminding you of what really happened in the past. You tried to bury this, okay, and it gave you a lot of hard time to get over these memories and to get over all of this by on or falling in love with someone else, but it seems like there's always something that's missing. Okay? I also feel like you need to be a little bit more clear, whatever it is that you're, that you really want. Because it seems like you'll be enjoying going back and forth and communicating back with this person. But you also need to be mindful, especially if you're already married, okay, about the people that you will be hurting in the process. It's not right to get back in touch with an ex, and there's no such thing as being friends with an ex, okay? Even if it's okay with you and the two of you are not really doing anything, you also need to think, what will the other person feel, okay? Or if you're in their place, would you feel right about it? All right? So, I feel like if you really want to rectify the past, just give them the closure or just ask for a closure, like air out all of your grievances, just clear out all of your issues and move on in your separate ways. Now, if you're still single and currently looking and you feel like this person has always been the one and will always be the one for you, once they knock on your door, okay, make sure that they're not really entangled in some other relationship, which is I feel like they're very much single right now. It's up to you, okay, but make sure that you're not going to be building your foundation again with the same bricks that you have thrown, okay? Now, moving on to your money and to your finances, well, careers and finances, sorry. It seems like right after this whole situation, there will be a revamping or reorganization that your company will be going through. And there will also be some departments that will be, shuffled. There were some people that will be put in this department. It's like they will be reorganizing everything and they will be like segregating those most productive, the non-productive, into less productive. Okay? So, of course, the non-productive is, those are the people that they will be eliminating, and that's only using the company's resources for nothing. And the less productive will be they will be mixing it with the most productive people. So, it's like if you're so used to this kind of environment and to this kind of department or team, then expect that there will be some people that you will be losing, okay? And that you will also be working with people who's very lazy and who's very hard to get along with. And this will just make you feel like, what if I'll just resign? This is not really the right time for you to make any resignation, because I feel like for you not to resign, your company will also be offering you a much higher position, higher pay, but the nuisance and responsibilities will also be very risky and high. And also the expectations. So make sure that before you make a big decision about moving or resigning, I feel like try to get along with these people. Give it for 6 months, okay? You'll be fine. And I also feel like your finances will be doing good and will be much more stable. Even though for the next 3 months, expect that you're going to have a lot of migraines, so prepare your migraine tablets. And it's going to be like a whole lot of work, but it's, in the process, you will also be proving something to yourself that this is how strong you are, and that you will also become more of an effective leader. I know it's not something to look forward to, but just think of the compensation that the company will be giving to you, because they feel like they would rather pay those most productive ones to lead the company and to lead those, other departments than expand the hiring process, or to bring in more people and then train, and then, like, it's not that easy to maintain like 300 people or 100 people in one roof, and not all people are going to be very productive. Some people just want to have a job so that they can pay for their bills, but they don't really love what they're doing. So this is your company's main view, okay? That they would rather pay those hardworking ones and reward them with a much better compensation and benefits, But at the same time, you will be taking over the headache. Okay? I feel like it's, I mean, there's no job that is easy. There is no job that won't have any competition, nuisances, or issues. And it's only a matter of surviving. Okay? Now, which is, I feel like you're going to be really good at it. And I know that one thing that you really hate are those people that lacks common sense. Now, And oh, the only thing here is your vacation will be a little bit longer, once a year. The benefits will be very exciting. But I feel like this year your high blood pressure, stress, migraines, feeling so sick all the time, colds and flu in your immune system will also be feeling a little bit off. So that's going to be the news this week. Okay, it's only the news, but the implementation will be happening for the next few weeks or few months. All right. Well, I feel like that's something that you can, that you can be a little bit excited about. The benefits, the house accommodation, and the cars or some additional things that you've been like looking forward to. I feel like that's like something good to start your year or your week. All right. Anyway, that's it for you for this week, Scorpio. If you want to talk to me live on the phone, live at the cost, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.